They say he could read the rain like scripture. Knew when the frost would whisper. He didn't hold a title, but he was a leading expert in his field.
I plow with a rhythm passed down through the bone. Measure the rows like I'd carved them in stone. Sowed in the morning with calloused intent. Guided by winds and the seasons they sent. I weeded by feel, not by chart or by rule. Knew who was friend and who was a fool. Water with care, not too much, not too fast. Patience and knowing from first step to last. I stacked up the hay like geometry's child. Balanced the weight while the wind ran wild. Left hand, right hand, my shoulders, my knees. Each tool an extension, each motion with ease. He knew the sun's will, he knew how the soil feels. Left hand, right hand, both boots on the wheels. Spoke with the sheep, sang to the seeds, yeah. He was a leading expert in his field. Not by degree, not by title revealed, but he was a leading expert in his field. I grafted the branches with fingertip grace. Mapped every root like the lines on my face. Pruned with a whisper, timed every cut. Let the tree speak when it needed or shut. I threshed in the dusk when the breeze helped along. Winnow by moonlight, humming my song. I dug for the springs where the frogs made their bed. Fertilized gently with mulch, not with dread. I mended the fence when the thunder rolled in. Sharpened my blades till they sang on the wind. Rotated crops like a riddle I'd learned. Kept the soil singing and nothing got burned. He knew the sun's will, he knew how the soil feels. Left hand, right hand, both boots on the wheels. Spoke with the sheep, sang to the seeds, yeah. He was a leading expert in his field, in his field. Not by degree, not by title revealed, but he was a leading expert in his field. They came in clean boots with maps in their hands. Marked out my field with invisible brands. Didn't know what to feed or what to tell the horse. Tried pushing with buttons what once flowed by force. They never watched clouds to know when to mow. Never asked crows what the seedlings know. They typed and they tapped but forgot how to bend. Didn't greet dawn like an old trusted friend. The horse stood quiet, confused by the change. No names, no pats, just orders felt strange. And me, I stood as the furrows grew cold. My knowledge too quiet, too humble, too old. Then came the engine's cold gears in a line. Did in 1 minute what once took me time. No need for silence, no need to know. Just data and speed and a harvest to show. The cows got quiet, the bees flew far. Even the barn forgot who we are. The field still stood, but something was gone. And all that I knew just moved on. He knew the sun's will, he knew how the soil feels. Left hand, right hand, both boots on the wheels. Spoke with the sheep, sang to the seeds, yeah. He was a leading expert in his field, in his field. 100 seasons, none ever repeat. I was a leading expert in my field.